Hi, I'm David DeMuzio. Welcome to the Crazy Shit I Did This Week podcast, episode 1. I'm going to give you 7 things that I've learned that I hope save you some trouble, maybe some time, maybe make you some money. Okay, so number 1, stay away from goth girls, okay? Now, I don't mean that they're bad people. I just mean that when a girl dresses up all black, sort of, she just looks like she's like trying to warn you. When they wear a certain kind of clothes, do their makeup a certain way, got maybe this like, the black nails. Like they might be an awesome person inside, but they are warning you to stay away. All right? They're warning you that there's something going on. This is not a super happy person who's just got all of their stuff together. That's a warning. I learned that. Goth girls are warning you by the way that they dress. So heed their warning. You don't even need to ask them. Number 2, the degree to which a person can grow is directly proportional to the amount of truth they can accept about themselves without running away. I think this is a really important thing to think about in relation to partners, if you're going to be dating somebody as well. How much truth can the person that you're dating accept about themselves? Because that's going to be directly proportional to the amount that they can grow also. And if you're going to be together for a long time, then hopefully you're going to be both growing together as people, as a couple, and all of that. And so you need to be in a relationship with somebody, if you want to grow, that also can accept a lot of truth about themselves without running away. Number 3, drums. I've always wanted to have an instrument that I could practice just anytime because I love learning instruments and I love practicing new things. And rhythm is half of all music. It's half of what music is composed of. There's melody or harmony and rhythm. So there's like melodic content and there is rhythm. So rhythm is half of all music. And yet it's something I think a lot of musicians don't spend a ton of time on. So I thought, man, I want to get really good at the drums. And the incredible thing about the drums is that you can play the drums anywhere. So just right here, I got my knee. I can practice paradiddles here. 6-stroke rolls. I can do everything right here, and anywhere that I go, if I'm in, it doesn't even make any noise. So if I'm on the plane or I'm in the back of an Uber, I'm just practicing rudiments on the drums, and it's been really helping my counting and all of my musical progression. Number 4, exercise. So I think you can tell I'm in pretty good shape. Exercise is super important to me. My favorite thing that I've come across recently is the gymnastics method on YouTube. This guy named Adam. It's incredible calisthenics, body weight exercises, and it's changed my life. It's just been awesome. So I've been incorporating a lot of the things that he teaches. And one of the things that he teaches that's been most helpful for me has been doing a full range of motion. So I always kind of thought that I was doing the full range of motion on a lot of exercises like pull-ups and chest press, but actually I have not been. And there is more range of motion to be had than what I was pulling out of a lot of these exercises. I'll tell you what, when you do the full range of motion, it's just really a totally different exercise. So check out his stuff if exercise is important to you. Quick little note, if you've never heard of a peptide called BPC 157, I've had some injuries lately. That's what partly got me into the gymnastics method program, is that I just trying to get over these different shoulder injuries and some different elbow pain and things like that, and learning more stretching. And so BPC 157 is a peptide that you can inject, and there's some different places you can get it. You have to make sure you're getting it from a very reputable source. But if you have a sports-related injury, you might want to look into it. I've just started using it and seems to be helping out for me. So, and I've talked to some experts on all of this sort of thing in sports medicine, and a lot of them are big fans of BPC 157. So if you've never heard of it, check that out. Number 5 thing I'm excited about this week is Lock Lab. So my brothers Paul and Mark and I, we started Lock Lab together, which is a company that sells the hair loss medication that I've been taking already for about 4 or 5 years, and my brothers have been on it about that same amount of time, and it's done wonders for our hair. And basically all of my friends in Nashville have gotten on Lock Lab because I recommended it, and they've all been super happy with the results. And so this pill wasn't branded in any way, and so my brothers and I decided to brand the pill and actually turn it into Lock Lab, and Lock Lab is doing really well. So yesterday we got 20 customers in one day. It was our first 20 new customer day. So it's been building every single day. So anyway, if you're losing your hair, you know anyone who's losing their hair, you definitely want to get on Lock Lab. The reason we started this company is because it works so well for us, it works so well for our friends, and we know that it helps guys. It's like the best thing going for hair loss. Check out locklab.co. Also, you can use the code FF50 for half off your first order. And last thing, we're at the end, and this is all about time. I've got this app on my phone, which is called Time Left. And right now, I approximately have 38 years and 14 days left on my life. This is going with statistically when I should die. And I've been thinking about how time is, pretty much everyone agrees, our most valuable asset, right? It's the most valuable thing that any of us have is time. And yet it is the thing that we all have. We all have a decent amount of time in our lives. I mean, even if you only live to 30 years old, I think Jesus only lived to like 30 or 35, and look at him. 2,000 years later, we're still reading his book, you know? We're all gifted this pretty significant amount of time, and yet it's the thing that we all waste the most. Now, as a dad, having 2 daughters, having all of these different goals, what I want to do with my time and how to best use it. I write a lot of songs and don't release most of them. And so I've been thinking about that and like what I should do with that. And so I thought to myself the other day, okay, maybe I just need to record the songs and release the songs that I most want to have released before I die. Like that should be my priority of the songs that I record. Of the hundreds and hundreds of songs that I've written, the ones I should record first are the ones that when I think about, I'm like, I don't want to die without that song having been recorded and released. That's episode 1 of Crazy Shit I Did This Week podcast. Hope some of this was helpful for you, and sending lots of love.